here with NLFX Professional. I am here with Paul at EV, and we are going to be talking about the infamous Evolve 30M, and we're actually going to be comparing it for you to the Evolve 50, which is right over here. So I'm going to hand it over to Paul. He is going to tell you all about the Evolve 30, what the differences are, and then I'm going to take it back and give you a few suggestions. So, Paul, are you ready?
Yeah,
all right.
So the Evolve 50 has a 12-inch subdriver. It's a single column speaker, and then there's 8 3.5-inch drivers in the top. And the biggest difference between the two is not only the size between the Evolve 50, but the Evolve 30M has a mixer built in. It's a Dynacord mixer, which is our sister company, and it is a 8-input mixer on the back. It's Bluetooth enabled, and there's also a mobile app called the Quick Start mobile app from EV that allows you to wirelessly control the levels for the Evolve 30M.
So, Paul, I do have a few questions for you. If you can go over the different types of inputs that are on here, and because I know there's more inputs than the Evolve 50, which I want to touch base on. So I want to talk about those, and let's start with that, and I'm sure I'll have more questions because I have a ton of questions all of the time.
Perfect, not a problem. So the inputs on the back, you do have a total of 8 inputs. The first 4 inputs are XLR or 1/4 inch. They all have phantom power coming to them constantly. So, and it's 15 volts of phantom power. It's not the full 48. So when you're powering microphones, it's going to cover a wide variety of microphones. Again, plugging it into the first 4. Channel 5 and 6 is, again, it's an XLR or 1/4 inch, but there's also a high Z input on the bottom. So again, for the musician that's on the go that just wants to bring their guitar directly to a gig, they can bring this setup, their guitar, plug in, and they're set and they're ready to go. And then channel 7 and 8 is for your Bluetooth streaming. And then on the output side of things, same as the Evolve 50, you have the mix out as well as the aux out on the back side of the unit. There is also a foot switch so you can turn on and off the effects that are built into the Evolve 30M. So what's great about that is there's 30 different effects that you can use with the Evolve 30M. There's 2 effects buses on there, so you can add delay, you can add doubling, you can really get really creative with the Evolve 30M. On the unit itself. So
I have a few questions, of course. Number one, I'm going to get asked, is one of the effects reverb?
Absolutely.
Cool. The other one, shoot, I forgot it. If you guys have questions, let me know because I just totally drew a blank. But other than that, I think a good point with the Evolve 30M is that it is smaller than the Evolve 50. And it's a really great speaker for ceremony. If it's an all-in-one ceremony thing, you don't need a mixer because it has the gem of a mixer on the back that you can use. So all you would need is a couple microphones and like a battery pack to power your mics and your speaker, and that's like your all-in-one ceremony system. So you wanted to show the effects?
I did want to show
awesome.
you.
Okay, yep.
Again, it's a 1,000-watt total in this one, and it breaks down really simply and really easily. There's the sub itself, but then you also have a two-part column, and then the drivers that are up top. Again, there are 6 in this beautiful thing up here. There's 6 2.8-inch drivers that are neodymium drivers, by the way, that are built into this. So they give a lot of power, a lot of sound coming out of it. The waveguide that's on the front of this one will actually give you a 120-degree angle for coverage, as well as, and that's horizontal, and then vertical, it's a 40 angle that's coming out at you. So
on the subject of that, what's max dB on it?
Max dB, I believe, is 123 on the unit itself. Yes.
Okay, cool. So the FX?
Okay. So again, this is the app. I mean, it shows all 8 channels that are part of the Evolve 30M. And again, you have control over your mains. You have mutes across the bottom. But if you want to get into any of the channels, you can just tap on it. And here's all your controls. There's compression on every single channel. If I want to add my effects, I can go in and just adjust the level over here. Again, there's EQ on every single channel, as well as on both the main and the aux bus out. You have a graphic EQ, a 7-band graphic EQ for each of those. Like I said, the mains as well as the aux out that you can turn on and adjust. The one thing I didn't mention is not only the Evolve 50, but the Evolve 30M and the ELX 200 series. You can go in and pair up to 6 different speakers and control all of them. So right now I have 3 of them paired, and I can get in and go in, hit apply, and now I can go in and edit the mixer of those right away. It's very simple and very easy to control all of these. So, and again, if we take a look really quickly at the mains, there's effects. Here's our list of effects that are in here. I'll go nice and slow for you, sorry. And there's 22 total effects that are in there. That's on the effects bus 1. And then if I go back to the effects bus 2, here's where you're going to add chorus, flanging, doubling, and all that fun stuff. But right now there's 16 different
okay,
reverbs.
cool.
There's
Yep.
a lot of delay. There's reverse on there, but again, you have 2 effects buses, so you can go through and see. You can add chorus, you can add flanging, and even
Awesome.
doubling to any of your tracks. So again, the musician that wants to come and just bring this to a gig and plug their guitar directly into it, they can get really creative really quickly with this one.
That is wonderful. So that is the difference between the Evolve 30 and the Evolve 50. Now, if you guys have any questions, please don't hesitate to write them in the comments, and also make sure you click subscribe. I think it's on this side, if not on that side. Okay? Thanks, Paul.
Hey, thanks so much. Have a good day.